Well, that got exciting. Hey, hi, hello. I'm just jumping here at the beginning to say hi and give a little context. I was putting this all together to share with you, and I realized it had left a little bit to be desired. So here I am to give you some intel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not always in my car, but we'll get to that in a minute. On to a summer weekend in my life. I gotta figure this out. It is Friday, so I'm doing my typical Friday things. Currently folding a load of laundry. Already made my bed. But I was feeling incredibly motivated today and was like, why don't we film a weekend with me? This is not a typical weekend. On Sunday, we have plans to go see the Savannah Bananas. I'll have to take you along for that. Do I know what that really entails? No. Am I slightly concerned? We'll see. Especially since Moldy Chunks came out.
I think it's about this.
The only real context I have is this is the babiest snail I've ever seen that's also wiggles barking in the background.
I don't know how to explain this other than just say, yesterday while running errands, we found a bloated, leaking half-gallon of chocolate milk in the back of my car.
So I fear I undersold the severity of the situation. This is what happened. And honestly, why I'm in the car now. But we leave the house to do some errands, and I'm like, my car smells off, but okay. And do you know what it smells like? It smells like, you know, the cheddar popcorn that comes in like a tin at Christmas? It smells like that. Like, it's oddly sweet, but like you can't I don't know. It's weird. And at that point, I had not driven for 6 days. So my car had just sat there during a heat wave in the driveway. Hot as hell. Basically, we run to the first place. I'm like, that is so odd. We run to the second place. It's still there. We come out and Lacey's like, we have to open the back. Something's in there. Because we're searching around and I'm like, no, there's nothing in here. I didn't leave anything in here. I didn't eat my car and then like leave the trash. Open the back lift gate. There on its side is like bloated chocolate milk, and it's heavy as hell. Like, it has both evaporated, spilled onto like the rubber mat of my car, is sticky, has crystallized, is hard, but also is frothy in the container. How we manage that, I don't know. It's a miracle. It's not. It's disgusting. Where we were did not have a trash can, so we had to go to the next location and throw it away. Lacey picked it up and she's like, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. It's heavier than like a normal half-gallon of milk would be. I then came home. We washed it out. We had to take it out. We had to like scrub it like in the yard with like a dish scrubber, so much so that I had to then throw that dish scrubber away, get a new one. It's a whole thing.
But it still has that smell. I had my car airing out hours last night. I put in some baking soda overnight for it to chill, but now it still has a tinge. But I'm hopeful that that can dissipate. Now, this was supposed to be like a very much like weekend in my life. Things did not really go as planned. One, between the milk. Two, we just didn't get to other things, and that's okay. I did take a nap. That was delightful. Today, we've got the Savannah Bananas. However, this requires us to take Linus to doggy daycare. Let's work backwards. doggy daycare today, it's Sunday, closes at 4. So also, Linus, not a big fan of doggy daycare. I swear he knows that we're trying to do something. The venue where they're playing is in Eugene. That's about an hour and a quarter hour away, but we want to give some buffer. So like, we're gonna try and be at doggy daycare by 3:30. We have to be in the car at 2:15. Here's where it gets fun. It starts at 1, so that's like an hour 15, you'd say. Yeah, except for we don't have parking at the venue. It sold out so quick. Actually, the whole way they handled tickets was really weird. Like, you have tickets, and then they reached out like a week before and were like, oh, here are your seats. And apparently at that point, they like trickled out information about parking and whatnot, and we did not get parking. We also have the mission of going to Market of Choice because they have the best cake there. It is a raspberry poppy seed cake, and we do not have a Market of Choice here. So anytime we are in a place that has one, like, that is of utmost importance. That has to be done. But I think we're gonna have to go before. I don't think it's gonna be too hot today. Oh, I can just bring my Yeti, and that'll stay nice and cool. Okay, so we've got a plan there. We don't really want Linus to be at doggy daycare more than 5 hours. One, because that's what his like half-day package is. But also, like, let's not traumatize the boy. He has not been to doggy daycare, oh my God, I think since August. Oh my God, we're bad parents. But if it starts at 1, we have to get cake. Let's add in a buffer, so 12:30. Then it takes time to get there. 11:30, 11:15.
When we planned this, the timeline wasn't this crunched. The game time actually got changed when they opted to like televise the games.
It is currently 7:34. We have to be on the road by 11:15. So that means we should really be dropping him off by 11, maybe even earlier, because I'm giving myself a half-hour buffer for parking and cake. I think that's the move. Okay. We're going to finish our walk, and then we're going to go home, check in on how the car smells, and make a game plan with Lacey. Bye. See you soon. We have tickets to go see the Savannah Bananas this afternoon. However, we did not originally have parking, so then we were going to figure it out. Parking there is not ideal. Originally, Linus was going to go to doggy daycare. However, doggy daycare closes at 4, and the game starts at 1, and it takes just shy of an hour and a half to get there. So, not really great. At this point, we ran through the plan and decided it wasn't going to work. Started looking at resale parking options, but they then refused to pay like the 100 plus when originally went on sale for like 40. We ended up paying, I think, like $70 to park there. Still stand by it. Major rock update. Grandma's gonna come over and let him out. I think it'll be less stressful for him. Definitely less stressful for us. That just means we are speed cleaning the house, so it looks a little more presentable when Grandma gets here. Will he like it? Probably not. Lacey is in the shower. I then need to get in the shower, get ready, take Lance for a walk. We're still in a weird time crunch. 10:15, still have not showered, but I should probably decide what to wear. Paige DeSoberbo said pick your shoes, then plan the outfit around that. I think I'm gonna do purple dunks. I could do purple shirt, but it feels too matchy-matchy. I was going to wear our muddy. Why are they muddy, you ask? Oh, because I leaned down into the rocks. I was like kneeling trying to clean up the chocolate milk disaster. Do we do a Levi boot cut? These are more of a straight leg, let's be honest. Temperature, high of 68. I could just do stripes. Okay, plus if I put this out, then I'm claiming this outfit. Lacey and I have the same shoes, and I guess I just decided while she was in the shower what I'd be wearing. Let's pick out a necklace, shall we? This one's a favorite. Go with a contrasting color to the purple, and go with maybe I'll do that. I haven't really worn this out and about. This is the Taylor Swift Actually Romantic envelope necklace, and then probably just studs, to be honest. Okay, we figured it out. Go us. Time update, 10:45.
That's where we're going. We have already sunscreened. What's a little primer in there? 10:48. I'm going to do this, and then I'll be back. 10:56. I'm just finishing up my makeup. I need to put on eyeliner, mascara, and then we will be all set. We then need to take Linus for a walk before we can leave. Will that do anything? We'll find out. Two minutes ahead of schedule. It is 11:28 and we're on our way again. Update, car still kind of smells like it. We got onto the highway and it was like a parking lot. I have never seen so many back roads to get anywhere before in my life. What should have taken like an hour 15 took 2 hours, and that's only because Lacey pivoted. If we had stayed on the highway, it estimated that it would have taken us like over 3 hours. Prepared to be overwhelmed with these next few clips. The kidda section over from us was very passionate about the wave. You know, like, woo, standing. When I tell you it wouldn't end, it would not end. It just kept coming and I was like, oh God, and again, and again.
Say hi, Mama. I'm feeling a little judged. They're so cute.
At this point, this was our only chance to like break free. There was 20 minutes left in the game, and because they do a countdown rather than like innings that just take as long as they take, we just took that opportunity and left. I did not realize when I put my phone in my purse that it was recording, so please brace yourself for a million stares. Oh, that could be good. What is a Gruyere stuff basket? If they have your late Julys. I'm like, now let's go get drinks. Dying of thirst. Look at those baby nuns. Just a baby. Okay, that could be a fun drink. Ooh, I do like the Cristal. Why do I just want to like suck down the lemonade though? Is our update?
It was hot as balls.
Hot as balls. One, my car still smells.
Can confirm. Also, Savannah Bananas are fun to watch.
They were fun to watch.
Worth the tickets.
Although I do like how it's overcast now.
Sunburn.
Yeah, she's definitely sunburned. I may be sunburned. We got 3 drinks: water, a pre and probiotic beveragino, and a lemonade. We're going to eat. Our plan was to eat our sandwiches and then get out of Eugene before traffic clogged up the highway. We did not make it in time. We are home. Traffic was awful. Both ways.
Cool.
Do you know who wasn't happy we were gone all day? Just kidding.
Yeah.
You duck. Here's my Savannah Bananas verdict. I am exhausted. 1, it took so long to get there. I cannot even begin to tell you the amount of back roads and rerouting we took. Did I hit my head?
too. Parking is a nightmare in Eugene. We had passes for parking. And there's no directions. There's no labeling. It's insane.
Like I mentioned, we ended up buying parking. Was it overpriced? Yes. But it wasn't the official on-site parking lot. One, impossible to find. Eugene, you need better signage. But it was nice and easy to leave because they had like a police blockade. So like we had the right of way and like barricades just like let us out.
Our seats, super good. We were in row 5, but it was really the second row back. We were on the third baseline, and also it was hot as balls. Here is my thought about it. It might be more fun to watch via TikTok, or the dog's rolling in the grass, via TikTok, or like through their broadcasting. There is so much happening all at once. Like, you don't know where to look. Like, sidelines, the gameplay, whatnot. Plus, they have crazy rules. I probably should have looked them up before we went. Didn't. And then on the way home, first of all, we stopped at Market of Choice because that's what I was looking forward to. We got a croissant sandwich. Not it. We got a piece of cake, our favorite cake. Not it. Pissed. The traffic going back, first of all, the road to leave Eugene, nightmare. It was so backed up, we ended up getting off and driving the back way. Did it add a little bit? Sure. Was it worth it? Probably. Yes, because you know what? We weren't slamming on our brakes every 2 seconds, and we got food. I am exhausted. I'm not allowed to leave this dog site. So overall, fun. I'm glad I went and did it. I'm glad I did something. I'm glad I left the house. See if those words ever come out of my mouth again. I think that's it. I'm so tired. Also, we had to walk down so many stairs, which also meant we had to walk up so many stairs in order to leave. Like, that's insane. There were so many stairs. And like, what is it with stadium stairs is that they're like never spaced well. So these stairs were like super short. But I swear the stairs that we walked into the stadium, very tall.
And that's a rant on the stairs. You know what it was like? It was like when you watch someone biking and they're in the wrong gear and you're like, you're making this harder than it needs to be. Like, they're putting in way more work than the distance they're getting. It was giving that.
I am picking up my groceries. Obviously, I'm now going to unload them. But what have we learned? Take everything out of the back of the car. Is the smell gone? No. Is the smell better? Yes. Wish me well. I feel like I need one of those like termite tents to like, mitigate humidity. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'd like to never experience this again. Do I have everything? I have everything. We got everything. Okay.
And that is why we are now here. We are here to fumigate the car. I did this once, and honestly, it needs to happen again. But I figured I'd share this part with you. Remove the source of the bad smell from the vehicle and clean the affected areas. Check. With your car's fan on high and the air recycling turned on, the odor fighting mist will move throughout the car, blah, blah, blah. Simply engage the car's can locking trigger and close the doors. Let the air refresh go for 15 minutes. Then open the doors and let it air out for... Okay. And the air recycler on. Okay. Oh, this way? Get out of the car. It's like a firework. I gotta go. I left my keys in the car. I gotta grab.
Thank you so much for hanging out. My car still smells, so I need to exit immediately. But please subscribe, like, and you can follow me on other socials if you feel so inclined. All right, thank you guys. Oh my God, it smells in here.